Oh, and welcome to another edition of Focus. I'm your host, Vernon L. Bolling. You know, thank goodness the economy is on its way back because, you know, for a while there, it was really bad. And let me just tell you how bad it was. Like in Arizona here, unemployment figures hit 9.6%. That's a lot of people who are not working. And if you're, you're not working, in many cases, if you've been fired or whatever, you don't have health insurance, particularly if you have children and particularly if your children are sick. So that's a problem that a lot of people are facing. And so today we're going to talk about just that. We're going to talk about an organization and organizations that can help you find some of that health care for your children. Because, you know, a child who goes without proper health care, it can become a health crisis. So don't touch that remote. We're going to be right back after these messages.
(7:26 a.m., April 27th, 2011). John W. wins $2,000 when he plays the pick. And in that exact moment, he takes his place in the Arizona Lottery Hall of Winners. With literally thousands of players winning every day, the Hall of Winners is home to many. And yet, there is a place reserved for you. So seek out your winning ticket today. The Arizona Lottery. You can't win if you don't play.
Our moms used to worry because we didn't have health coverage. Then Kids HealthLink got us signed up for access. That's Medicaid in Arizona. Kids HealthLink is free. Call 1-800-235-9678. Now our moms are happy. Come on, let's play. Kids HealthLink, it's free. Call 1-800-235-9678.
Between drinking clean water or breathing clean air, would you make the right choice? Would there be a right choice? Now there's a way to help. Not just one, but all these things. EarthShare, the world's leading environmental groups working together. It's one choice we can all live with. Ask your employer about workplace giving.
Welcome back to Focus. Today we're going to talk about health care for our children. My guest is with the Women's Health Coalition, and she is the director, which is a part of Kids Health Link. And I'd like to welcome Lonnie Jones, and we're going to talk about a really important topic, because from the information you've sent me and other information I've been reading, I really didn't realize how many people really don't have health insurance, health coverage, probably a better way of putting it, particularly when it comes to children. And that can be, I guess that's a little frightening.
That's very frightening.
And let me just start. What got you involved in this important
initiative?
Right. Initiative.
Well, the Women's Health Coalition we founded it in 2006 because we found out that there was a big void in the community for receiving information and accessing resources. So our coalition literally is a group of organizations that provide services. And we meet on a regular basis so that we can share information with one another. And our responsibility, the Women's Health Coalition, is to get that information out into the community and into the hands of mothers in particular. Because it's usually the mothers who make the decisions for the families in regards to services and health care. Right.
Give us a little background into the Kids Health Link. Let's start there.
Okay. Right. And so as a result of what we do, we became part of a coalition under Children's Action Alliance, and gave it a name, Kids Health Link, and there are 8 of us, 8 organizations that are now working together to do access outreach and enrollment in the community. So we're out there educating the community about access eligibility and also being able to do enrollment into the access program at our sites, which means that a family doesn't have to go to a DE office to do an application. They can come to any one of our sites to do the same application that DES does.
So basically, and you know, not to say anything wrong about DES, I've seen some of the lines. They're outrageous.
Yeah.
So basically, you're providing that service, hopefully a little easier, a little quicker, and you're providing the service that will help individuals receive this health care coverage that they need.
One of the benefits of coming to any of our sites of the coalition is that the wait time is non-existent. You call to make an appointment and we stick by our appointments. You're being served by, in regards to Women's Health Coalition, a promotora, which is a woman from the community who has been in the same situation as the people that she's serving. So she understands, and there comes with that some empathy and able to relate. It also provides a safe haven for community because they're coming into, for example, the Washington School District Resource Center. It's at a school. That's a safe place for a mother to come with her 2 kids, right? Do her application online, being served and being understood. Don't speak English. Our promotoras are bilingual. Okay? It's a clean place to bring your kids. Now, I don't know when the last time you've been into the DES office, but with the budget cuts, you know that's going to affect how the place is maintained. But all of our sites are clean and inviting, and also providing other services to the family as well.
What's the phrase you use? What is the name?
Promotora.
What does that mean?
Promoter.
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 Oh, just like
right.
it sounds.
Yes,
promoter.
right.
Okay.
But in the Latino community, that term, promotora, means a woman who just has a little more knowledge than you do, and I'm going to come to you to get some information. Do you know where to get your hair done? Do you know where I can enroll my kids into school? Do you know who's having a sale this Wednesday on pork chops? Okay, so she just has a little more information. So we utilize that woman who's been active in her school, knows her community, and wants to do a little bit more, and then we train them to do more.
Access has been around for quite a while.
Has been.
What qualifications does a person need to become access ready?
Okay, eligible.
Eligible.
Right. Well, I do want to clear up a big misconception that you hear many times, especially on media, that, oh, everybody, people that aren't eligible are getting access benefits, you know, undocumented are getting access, but Medicaid, it's the state's Medicaid program.
Okay.
But that's not true. You have to be a U.S. citizen or a legal resident, period. First of all, foremost, in order to apply for and receive Medicaid benefits. So it's very difficult to falsify that because they're going to ask you for a birth certificate. But many times we have split families where maybe the parents or one of the parents is not eligible, but the kids are, and that's who we're trying to target. The kids are born here, the kids are U.S. citizens, so we're trying to make sure that these kids are enrolled into health care. So that's the first thing. You have to be eligible, and then it's based on income. So depending on the size of your family will determine what income bracket you fall in for eligibility. And the best way to find out is to come in and see us, and we'll be able to tell you.
Are a lot of kids suffering because parents are afraid they may not be eligible? I mean, they may not be eligible because they may not be citizens?
That's
Is that a
very
big fear?
true. It is a big fear, and it's one of the roles that we serve because there's no fear in coming to us. We're a safe haven. We're not a government agency. We're not going to tell, you know, and we try to make it understandable for them to know that you're not applying for the benefits as a parent. We're applying for the kids. So they're a little more at ease about that coming into one of our sites rather than going into a government office.
So what you're saying to me is if the